Okay, so the GoPro Hero 3, which you see here, the camera is on the left. The micro SD with the adapter is on the right. You have to purchase both separately. I try to make absolutely sure that when I'm unboxing a product, try to preserve the integrity of the packaging as much as possible, because let's say in the future you decide to that you want to sell the product or resell the product to a third party. You can do that and the packaging remains intact. And so here we are. It's neatly packaged. Sometimes it's a little bit of a pain in the butt getting these things. You have to be very patient, and I try to take my time. You have a clear plastic piece of tape that holds the plastic casing enclosing the camera on the top, and then the other contents of the package are housed in the black box beneath the camera. The camera comes pre-packaged on one of the GoPro mount stands, which you can detach as you see here. So there's the camera with the case intact, along with some accessory hardware pre-packaged already attached to it. The base of the packaging, which houses all of the accessories, the owner's manual, the USB cable, as you'll see here. If I can get it out of the box. Comes again, trying to make sure that the packaging remains intact. Here's the owner's manual, Hero 3. Here is some warranty information which comes with the camera, along with some disclaimers. You want to read those. Again, taking your time, pulling the box apart, trying to keep the packaging intact. This is the USB cable, some accessories, some stands, mounts, battery. That is the hollow back, which goes in the back of the camera. Some stickers. Okay, now this is really tricky. I did not like, this is one of the things about the new Hero 3 I didn't like, but you have to sort of pinch the button to the right in this case, while simultaneously pulling the clip back. And then you can release the backing and you take the camera out. And you'll notice this camera is thinner, has a slightly lower profile than the Hero 2. You pinch the button on the back, which will allow the door that houses the battery to fall open. You're going to take your battery out of its package, and you're going to look for the pins to line it up with the inside of the battery box. So you want to line the pins up on the battery to the pins inside of the camera, which is where the battery is housed, and then it should just drop right into place. You put your backing back on, make sure that it's secure. I accidentally turned the camera on. There's another little cover, which is where all of your I/O is. You'll have your HDMI if the camera's facing down on the left. The USB port is on the right, and just above it is where the micro SD card will go into the camera. Once you get you familiarize yourself with where those are, you'll just take your cover and just get used to placing it back over there so that you know where it goes. Now, once you've figured out where all that stuff is, obviously you'll want to remove your micro SD card from its package. It comes in a little package that looks like this. You have the micro disc adapter, which is on the left, and the actual disc, which was on the right inside of the clear plastic packaging. Now you'll notice that the adapter is the same size as the old SD cards, but it actually substitutes as an adapter. You take the adapter, and then you'll take the micro SD card, and if you look at the card the way it's situated here, you'll want to make sure the asymmetrical sides are lined up so that it slides into the adapter properly. Now this is for downloading your data into your computer. Okay? Now once you've figured all that out, you're going to take your micro SD card, making sure the camera is turned off first. You'll take your micro SD card and you'll place it into the camera like this and push it in until it clicks into place. Now it's spring-loaded, so once you push it in and you hear a click, it will stay in place. You push it a second time, releases the micro SD card, allows you to remove the card. You can put the backing on, which seals up the side of the camera for extra protection for your I/O as well as your SD card. Once you've familiarized yourself with the camera, you'll want to take your USB cord and you'll want to charge your brand new camera. You'll want to get a full charge on the camera before using it, and you'll let it sit there for, I guess it's up to 2 hours. I can't remember exactly how long it takes to charge. It's anywhere from an hour and a half to 2.5 hours, I guess, for its first charge.